Volunteers are the lifeblood of volunteers in medicine. We could not do the work that we do, serving 1,700 patients a year, without the 230 volunteers a month that spend their time with us here at the clinic. We have volunteer physicians, nurses, front desk staff, people that help with medical records, and people that help with qualifying. The volunteers are really what make this place vibrant and exciting. Their unique personalities and backgrounds contribute to a wonderful work environment.
Well, the number one things that patient is looking for is someone to listen to them. Sometimes we just say to the patient, you seem like you're under a lot of stress. Tell us about that. And then all of a sudden, all of these things come out and we find out someone in their family had just passed away. They lost their job. They just gained 30 pounds and they don't know why. So a lot of what I do is listen to them. And I think that is really the most effective thing that we do here at VIM.
So I've had patients that have come with pain and then they get seen by the doctor. The doctor gives me a referral. I sign them up for WeCare. They go from WeCare sends them wherever they're gonna send them, like to someone's hospital for the scan or to Boiling Groover for a colonoscopy or GI consult, and then from there, they decide what's wrong with you.
You're helping people with their problems, encouraging them, giving them information that they can use. A lot of people don't use all the information you give them, but encouraging them and trying to convince them that what's best for them. That's what medicine is all about, and I still enjoy it after, over 45 years. I still enjoy being a family physician and doing that. So I demand payment every week. I get 2 pieces of dark chocolate every week, and I've told them I'm not going to come back if they don't give me that.
So I like to do different things. So I answer the phone, I make appointments, I cancel appointments, I give out information, I check patients in, I check patients out. It's always something. When I pick up the phone, it's never the same call twice. I like that.
So almost more than a decade ago, my parents immigrated from Vietnam to here. And of course we had nothing. We came here with nothing but just high hopes and dreams. As I grew up, I wanted to come back and basically give a thank you for helping my parents for the past 6 years that they were here. And that's why I love volunteering here.
At Volunteers in Medicine, you get to really take care of the patients. You're not worried about paperwork and insurance companies. You're just delivering great care. And the volunteers that work here with you, everybody's just filled with joy, and the patients are so appreciative. So it just is a big uplift to me every time I come.
To me, because it's easy to say I want to become a doctor so that I can help people, but to have actually interacted and personally known those people who need the help, that was extremely impactful for me. Absolutely plan to come back and volunteer at Volunteers in Medicine after I become a physician.
One of my favorite things of volunteering here in Volunteers in Medicine has been being able to apply my professional skill set and knowing that it's valuable for a clinic and to help them advance with their mission, but it's also valuable for myself to advance my professional career and acquire new skill sets.
Really, I consider this Volunteers in Medicine almost like a family, and so I'm very protective of it, and I think I bring that security aspect in it as well. But when I come into work, they do sometimes say, oh, the officer here, the cop is here, law enforcement is here, we're safe, we're good. So
it was a time in my life that my kids are grown and I was ready to give back. And I've always wanted to give back in a nursing volunteer role. And so this has been a perfect fit for that. And I've enjoyed volunteering as a nurse here. And I love giving back to these patients who are so grateful for what we do for them here.
The main thing that I took away from spending time at Volunteers in Medicine would be the interactions that I got with the different patients and learning how to talk to patients specifically in a way to make sure that they understood that I was doing the most that I could to give them the health care that they needed and deserved.
One of the things that has impressed me the most about our volunteers is how selfless they are. They're extremely generous with their time and in some cases their money. So they're just one of the most generous groups I've ever had the pleasure of working with. I think it's really fun working here. The volunteers, staff, even some patients have really kind of become like friends and family for me. So coming to work every day doesn't feel like coming to work.
I know that from early on when I was in school, I can remember thinking, my goodness, I really want to get into this graduate program. I really want to get into this school. I really want to get into this pharmacy school. And I can think of times where I made a deal with God saying, hey, I am going to give back. I swear I will if I can, if I can just get through school and that kind of thing. So I can very distinctly remember saying, I'm going to give back to this community if I can get there. And I did, so I did. I am.
But it's just Volunteers in Medicine. It's a great place. That's all I gotta say. I truly love volunteering there. Every time I can't wait on Saturdays to come by. Every time we have that one Saturday off, I'm like, oh no, my alarm still rings. Then I'm like, no, I can't go.
And I ran across a quote from Aristotle from many years ago, who said that the essence of life, now essence of life, is to serve others and do good. So I can't imagine that there's anywhere else in the, I'll say world, that does it better than Volunteers in Medicine.